There is Yusuf. How we done? How we all doing tonight? Good, good, good. Gonna smoke this cob tonight. I upgraded the thing here. We'll see how. And there's RD. Of course, I got my Bengal shirt on. RD. Gonna smoke the big boy tonight. Gonna smoke the big old cob tonight. This the new Bengal shirt. It's got the reflectors on it. A friend of mine gave me this today. This is called, I forget what this one is, but it's got the hardwood plug on the bottom of it. Yes, sir, RD. Today has not been my day. My throttle cable on my motor broke. And just for the giggles, Emerson Southern Forge. I don't even know what's in that blend. Let's look it up. Yeah. So what's everybody doing tonight? This blend is from I got this from Steve. Oh, he used to be on YouTube. Licorice. I can't even stand the taste of licorice. There's a story behind that. Yeah, Yusuf got to make sure they're clean. He's going to make sure he gets him a woman. He's got to make sure there ain't no burnings loose. He's got to make sure the bearings and the bolts and nuts and the lock washer all in working order. He's got to lubricate them. She's filled up. There you go, RJ. Oh, new hat, Chevy hat. I do got some WD-40 there, or not RD. Shoot, Yusuf. The only reason why I hate licorice because of hmm, Jaeger. I'm losing my marbles, guys. Pardon me for a minute. Exactly, RD. Well, let's get this bad boy fired up. Pardon me. It's the heat. It's like a cob. The heat goes outwards. Goes outwards. The more you smoke it on the meerschaum, it'll color up. Normally, your shank will color up real good, and then the rest of your pipe starts to color. And technically, on a regular meerschaum, it's got that beeswax on there. So technically, you really ain't supposed to because it'll heat up and your fingers touch that, it'll take it right off. So basically, supposed to hold like this. But say like beeswax off, you can actually take some olive oil and put it on your pipe. It's just like this pipe here. Heat goes out. You're very welcome. Here, I'll tell you. Here, if you want to know about meerschaums, look this guy up. Look that guy up. He can tell you everything about a meerschaum pipe. Just gotta look for it. Now that fits my whole hand. I could probably get about a half an hour to a little over an hour smoking. Just depends on what I'm smoking. This type of pipe, I'll sit down, relax, and smoke. RD, are you smoking anything, drinking anything? Oh. Really haven't smoked this pipe much. Now, in the meerschaum pipe, you can smoke about anything in them. But here's the thing too, Yusuf. You got it ain't like a briar that forms a cake. You got to keep that bowl clean and without creating a cake in there because if you start doing the cake, it can crack them. There's Patrick. Welcome in. Patrick, I'm smoking my General with some. Where'd it go? Emerson Southern Forge. This is 2022, 2 years old. Oh, I gotta sit back for a minute, guys. Oh, nice, Patrick. Yeah, Mercy pipes, good pipes. I mean, you can smoke about anything in them. Exactly, Patrick. That's what I was telling him. Just like my cobs. I do not leave no cakes in my cobs. Oh no. Uh-uh. Always use a paper towel. Like Patrick said, it's just like sandpaper. I never use sandpaper. I don't care if it's on this or say like I'm cleaning my bars, whatever. I always use a paper towel. Never use sandpaper. Because you can actually run your bowls. Exactly, Patrick. Um, I don't got my one near me, but I use it for now lake lands or whatever. I use a cob because I use my briar, especially if they're heavy. It can ghost one of my briars. And there's certain aromatics that I know they're heavy. I'll smoke in the cob. And I'll tell you, there's certain blends would taste better in a cob or a meerschaum than it would a briar. Exactly. Matter of fact, Patrick, I do got a clay pipe coming to me next week. Now, prime example, Yusuf. I'm smoking the Emerson Southern Forge in a cob. Now I can get out this blend and I can transfer over to my haunted bookshop and it'll taste the same. It won't ghost. Uh, yeah, especially each Virginia blend. Virginia's smoke hot because of the sugar content in Virginia's. Now I never smoked a clay pipe. I will hopefully sometime next week. First time ever. So I'll see. Now I got to put that clay pipe in a special spot so I know it won't get broke. So basically, when you smoke, you're holding the stem like this. You're holding it. You're not touching the bowl. Now this is still warm. Of course, it's got thick walls to it too. So I mean, Patrick, you smoking anything tonight? Drinking anything? Yeah, I'm drinking water tonight. Today's been a pretty good day. Natural ice. I tried the natural ice, and I just can't get the hang of it. I guess my pH levels on um my palate. I'm digging for a second. How many here had C&D folklore? I got some more over here somewhere, but this is the 2 years old. See, yeah. I had that once before, if I remember right, Patrick. Um, let's see what's in it. I forget what's in. I gotta look it up, guys. Okay, it's Cornell and Deal. Max for it's C and D. Blended by Jeremy Reeves. Um, Black Cavendish, Cigar Leaf, Kentucky, Perique, and Virginia. Flavoring other music. 1 pound block. But um, you guys knows my rule. I won't smoke this on camera because it's no longer in production. Gotta take a break every now and then with pipe smoking. Was smoking this Dr. Gray Bow. Um, oh, I can't think of it. It does not. I got it up right now. C and D folklore contents: Black Cavendish, Cigar Leaf, Kentucky, Perique, and Virginia. These are the components. C and D's. You got to watch for it because 2023, I think, comes out once a year. They only have 3,000 released. I tell you, if you want a good cigar leaf based, I had it before. Called the Bankers. It's cigar leaf based. Um, Pretty sure. Yep, exactly, Patrick. James Fox, the bankers mixture. It's got burley, cigar leaf, latakia, Ornell, Turkish, Virginia. James Fox, the bankers. Then has anybody had Baker Street? Four noggins. I never go down and read people's reviews. I just go on and see what contents it's in the blend. There you go, Yusuf. Exactly. Hey, there's Eric. JB. How you doing? Yes. I don't know if JB has got any videos out. Of course, I haven't been on YouTube for a while either. Well, I do check my channel, but I'm doing alright. It's just I gotta fix my starter cable on my mower. It broke today on me. I'm gonna finish this pipe off. I'm gonna let that one sit for a while. Oh. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna have to get JB's subs up. Oh, nice. Oh, Prince Albert. I never smoked Prince Albert for like forever. Yes, sir, Patrick. I'm thinking about getting some next month. Prince Albert. I won't get the tub. I'll just give me a couple pouches if I can find it. Oh, good, RD. Patrick, I have, of course, I got that tub where I stuck it. Oh, it's over here. I have smoked Sir Roger Raleigh and Sir Roger Aromatic. Um, I've smoked Broken Riff, John Militant. Yeah, RD, which GLPs are you smoking? Okay, RD, you're fine. Yeah, I'll watch him every now and then, Patrick. Oh, I do that sometimes, Yusuf. Oh, old Red Man. My dad used to chew Red Man, the regular, not the. What he's talking about, guys, is not the green pack. It's almost the brownish looking pack of Red Man. My dad used to chew that and Beech Nut and Red Horse. GLPs. Now I had GLP spark plug. Oh, nice, RD. Um, Eric, I used to chew the plug. I never had the nasal snuff before. I. Oh, okay. He'll grab you by the BB, boys. Yeah, you gotta watch that stuff. Um, there's a guy here on YouTube. That's the thing he does. is the nasal snuff. I can't think of his name. And matter of fact, I think he made a video last week or week before last. I haven't tried the nasal stuff, and I'll be leery with me. That's just me and my own opinion, guys. I mean, I gotta watch. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's like me, Patrick. Matter of fact, I gotta get me another can tomorrow. That's the only thing I do, guys. Oh, let me think. I got his name. Now you got me looking. Excuse me. Here you go. I got his name. Here, I'll put it in comments. His name is Paul Shellbetter. If I pronounce his name right without starting his last name. He does nothing but he smokes pipes, but he also does nasal snuff. And he just did a video. Matter of fact, he did one 15 hours ago, guys. And when I first started watching him, I didn't know this, but all right, Yusuf, you be careful, be safe today. God bless you. Thanks for joining. Like always, be careful and be safe. He's blind. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'm gonna. I'm still here. Just give me enough time to get back. You guys talk among yourselves. You know, when I first started chewing, um, I was probably about, I don't know, 6, 7 years old. My dad, I know a guy used to work for my dad years ago. His name was Walter Pinkerton. Pennington. Well, anyways, he he always took a big chew of red man, but you never see that man spit one time. Now I'm the same way with this. I may spit maybe once, twice. Rest of the time you won't see me. No, and I do not swallow the whole thing. I've been chewing skull for ever since I was probably about 16. No, his last name would be, well, he'll stick it in. He'll sit there and chew on that and swallow the spit. He used to come to my dad's house. I can remember. I was probably about 9 or 10. And I used to see that herbal chew crap. RD. That's for that's for vegetarians. No, not really, Patrick. RD. I read for that herbal. I might as well go out there in the yard and grab me a handful of grass and chew it. Hold on a minute, guys. Then I can go around and be like cow go. Pardon me for a minute, guys. I'm going to do something here real quick. I'll go. Be like an old cow. Stuck to him. Now, I get more nicotine out of a chew than I can regular chewing tobacco. Yeah, those when I used to smoke years ago, Um, Friend of mine gave me this. I forget. It was a light. It was a Marlboro light, but it was a light cigarette. Our day, it's like I agree with you. It's like something there. Huh? Wow. I wish they did. I tell you what. Here a couple years ago, I don't know if Eric can vouch, but with the can, they had Red Man Skull. Red Man. They discontinued around here. Well, in my area. I can't find it anymore. I used to pick like 4 or 5 cans up at a time. Yep. I normally chew Longhorn. I've chewed Longhorn since it came out in 2003. That's it, or it's ultra light. Now I don't see how people can smoke them. I say give me a Marlboro Black full flavor 100 cigarette. I'll smoke it. Now, speaking of Copenhagen, um, I used to chew Copenhagen Black, which had bourbon in it. I almost got fired from my job at the cemetery because of it. Because my boss, he was my cousin, and he thought I was drinking. He said, Jefferson, I smell whiskey on your breath. I smell alcohol. He says, you want to tell me the reason why? I pulled that can out, opened it up, and I said, smell. Went like this, and I said, smell. He smelled it, and I said, now read what's on that can. And I said, you can't fire me because they saw it. Oh no, RD's turning on us. Sorry, I had to wet my whistle. I tell you what gives me bad heartburn on chewing. Oh, Kodiak and Skull Cherry. Now, here's a question for y'all. On pipe tobacco, what is your least favorite pipe tobacco? I'll tell you what mine is the Captain Black Cherry. I cannot smoke Captain Black Cherry because it tastes like cherry cough syrup to me. I'll take that stuff and I'll pick. If somebody happens to send me that, it'll go. I'll get rid of it. Now, my dad and his friend Walter would take that. Uh, tobacco stalk. Well, I mean, they'll hang it, but they'll take 1 or 2 pieces, stick it right in there and chew it. I couldn't do it. Made me sick. It's like me, make me sicker than a dog. That's like me, Patrick. I've been wanting to get some cold blood red moon because everybody says that's pretty good cherry blend. And I've been wanting to try that. See, I can smoke certain aromatics. I don't care how dry I'll put it out. I don't care if I use a filter or not. It just, I get tongue bite from you know where. I tell you what happened. Speaking of that, RD, I tell you what happened to my sister one time. I was probably about 5, and she's 6 years older than I am. Well, she's gone now, bless her. But she was about 11, 10 or 11. Well, I won't forget this as long as I ever live. My mom was in the kitchen, you know, doing the dishes, cleaning up, whatever. Well, she happened to look on the back porch. She seen a bunch of smoke rolling. And she thought, because we had a freezer, a stand up freezer, but we kept on the back porch with the old ring washer. Well, she thought something caught fire. Well, she happened to look. Well, here's the neighbor kid snuck, somehow got a cigarette off her mom and dad and snuck it over. Now, I like autumn evening. I had that. I never had the McBurn's vanilla roll cake yet. Well, anyways, she went out there, and here they were out there, still going back and forth, puffing on the cigarette. Boy, you talk about somebody getting in trouble. Boy, she told the neighbor kid, "You go on home. I'll have a talk to your parents here in a little bit." So went on. My dad came home. Now, my parents were the type of parents that if you was going to do something like that, you do it in front of them instead of going behind the back. Well, my dad got it. He says, "I'll be back." And I say he was probably gone maybe 10 minutes. Well, at the time, my mom died smoke. Well, my dad had this full pack of cigarettes. Opened them up, brand new pack. I forget what they were. Well, he made my sister sit down and he says, you want to smoke? Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to sit here and smoke this whole pack of cigarettes. 20 of them. Let me put it to you this way. She got to about the third one and she got sicker than a dog. It wasn't child abuse. What my dad was teaching her was, hey, we don't do this behind our backs. We're gonna, you're going from now on, if you want, if that, you're gonna do it in front. Back then, man, back in the 80s, mid 80s, 85, it wasn't nothing to, see a kid drinking a beer or, my dad gave me alcohol, but my mom didn't approve of it. But my dad used to give me alcohol. But then years later, it caught up with my sister. But my dad didn't. I mean, My dad didn't force her. My parents didn't force. He said you're gonna smoke all these. Okay, he didn't. He didn't demand. He said you're gonna try to smoke all these. In other words, well, when she got sick, my dad didn't say, "Well, you gotta keep going. I don't care." No, he stopped it right there, right then and there. Right then and there, he stopped it. If it be like, now I used to smoke 6 to 10 bowls a day, guys. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, yeah, Patrick. Now my neighbor, he used to smoke cigars years ago, and he'll get about down about that far, and we'll be out there in the yard. Yes, exactly, Eric. And I'll be out there with my dad and old man Don Pryor. Don says, "Here, Jeff, hit that." I'll be out there just slowly puffing on that cigar. And my dad looked around to see where my mom was. He would say, "Here, Jeff." And there'd be about that much alcohol left. And because my dad used to have the old glass bottles, he'll hand it to me, "Here, drink that." Well, by the time he handed it to me and I took a big drink of it, my mom walks out. And I can remember my mom saying, "Clarence Howell, don't you dare give our boy any of that alcohol." I can still hear her today. "Oh, no, I'm not, Margaret," he'll say. Because I have my back turned, see, and I took a big drink now just by the time I happened to, dash his throat real quick because he heard the door open and he says, "Throw that." So I throwed it. My mom says, "You better not give that boy no alcohol." "Oh, Margaret, he'll be all right." My dad used to drink Pop's Blue Ribbon years ago. And I haven't seen, I mean, I've seen Pop's Blue Ribbon around until here about 2 months ago. I went to a bar with a friend and they have pop. I asked them, I said, "You guys got that Pop's Blue Ribbon?" They said, "Yeah." I'm already like 3 or 4 beers deep. Drank it. Of course, I haven't drunk none of that stuff in years. Well, a buddy of mine says, "Well, I never seen you ever drink Pop's Blue Ribbon before." I said, "My dad used to drink it years ago before he quit drinking." Now, the malt liquor, if you want to talk malt liquor, um, King Cobras. I can remember King Cobras used to come in the 40-ounce glass bottles. Now they come in tall boys. Oh wow, Patrick. Excuse me. Now my cousin, he's gone now. Um, that's the only thing he'll drink Miller's Light, but he always drink rum and coke. Then he'll get crazy, goes nuts, and I hated every time he done that. I could not be. Once I see him start drinking that, and he, when I see him going on the third glass, and I tell the guys behind the bar, I said, "Why are you giving him that? He is going to go bat shit nuts here in a little bit." Excuse my language. That's what I tell him. That's what I tell him every time. And they say, "Well, that's our excuse to get him out of the bar. I have a reason to get him out of the bar." I said, "Well, that ain't right." I said, "That ain't right." I said, "He's paying for all his drinks. Why are you doing that? What are you doing now? Big excuse to get him out." I said, "That ain't cool." Well, they had a quarrel against him for some unknown reason. You know they don't sell that type of stuff around here. Long as I've been alive, they never sold the Mickey's or Old English around here. Unless you go to like Columbus or Cincinnati or places like that. And did you know, speaking of that, you know that Everclear is illegal here in the state of Ohio? You cannot have Everclear here in the state of Ohio. I had a buddy one time, this has been 13, 14 years ago, and he says, I was down at McDonald's one day. There was the wife of one of his friends. He would drink Jamaican overproof white rum on ice with. Wow. Drink not straight. And he says, "Hey, Jeff," he says, "I want to say something, but don't, I can talk about it now." Um, so I went up to his truck. He says, "Take a look." I said, "Look what?" He says, "Look what's sitting on the floorboard." I, I said, "You better not get caught with that." I said, "You better not get pulled over, and they see that there, you're going to get hit." Oh wow, Patrick! I think there's like 10 to 12 states that you cannot have Everclear in. I know Ohio's one of them. Where he went down to Kentucky and got it. I said, there's no, I said, you gonna drink that, right? He says, yeah. And I said, good night. I said, he, have you been drinking any of it now? He says, no. I said, you better not. I said, you start drinking that. And I said, we're going to be packing you off the parking lot. Well, I said, you better take, if you plan on being around here for a while, I said, you better take that straight home. And I said, you better find you a bag or something to put that in, carry it in, without anybody catching you. He says, all right. I said, don't be bragging about it now that you got that Everclear. I said, you get in the wrong ears. I said, they're going to report you. Now, like moonshine, we're talking legal, not illegal, not that old smoky crap. Legal moonshine. I know there's a distillery down at Bainbridge. It's on the other side of Greenfield. I'll go down there and buy because it's legal. We're talking clear as water. So that means I can take that moonshine and I can put it in this water bottle and carry it. Yeah. Now the only way I can have Everclear, Patrick, is if somebody pours me about a half in this water bottle, about half of it, and bring it back here. But I got to mark it on this bottle somewhere that's Everclear. Because if not, and somebody grabs this bottle and drinks it, it's going to light them up. The last good moonshine I had was a friend of mine had it, and it was orange flavor. It tastes like oranges, and that's been say. Matter of fact, I drunk the night of 2007. It was on New Year's Eve night. I took 2 shots. I can't drink. I can't drink it straight anymore, like I used to. I got to have mine mixed with something, like pop or coffee or something. I just can't drink straight anymore like I used to. It's getting to the point right now. I used to sit down, used to drink 6, 7 tall boys. Now I'm ready to drink maybe two, 2.5, well maybe three. That's it. I think what affected me is when I got sick this last time. It kind of messed me up. So now I'm lucky to drink maybe two or three, if that. if I'm lucky. Now the last bottle I bought it was black velvet apple. And now it's getting to the point now I have to drink the Bud Ice or I'll go to Bush Light because it's easier on my system. Yeah, my drinking slowed down. I'm getting older. Well, I'm still young, but seems like now it's like I can't do it like I used to. I can't drink like I used to 20 years ago. 20 years ago, about this time, I used to party until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'll be lucky to drink a beer before midnight. Speaking of hangovers, there's this woman that comes in here. She helps Timothy's lives. Well, she come in one night, next day, because I had to back some stuff up. She come in, and I said, "What in the world is wrong with you?" She said, "I got a hangover." Oh, you do? You know how to cure that hangover? Says what? Go down there to the doggone store down there, down to the gas station down there, and get you a beer and drink it. No, I'm being serious. I said, "What do you think I'm drinking one?" That's right. I tell you what, me and my two cousins done one night. We did that. Well, they said, "Hey Jeff, um, why don't you come down to the house with us?" Well, we're about, I say we're about half lit. I said, "Yeah." I said, "What you boys planning on doing?" Because what they're brothers. No, or planning. Well, we're gonna go down here. He says we got some beer down there. You want to come down and drink some more? Oh yeah, but I said if I do, I said I'm gonna have to stay. I said I'm not walking clear back across town to go home. Cause by the time I walked down to their house, if I had to leave, I had like 6, 7 blocks to walk, and it's already going on 3 o'clock in the doggone morning. It's all right. Go down there. Well, they was living with their mom and their sister at the time. Well, Daryl, he went to bed. So it was just me and Donald. Well, got down there. He went to bed. Well, we didn't know it. Well, we was sitting on the patio. Well, somehow he woke his sister up. Well, she comes out. She must have, he must have told her that we were sitting outside drinking. So she says, what are you boys doing? Oh, we're drinking. And I told her, I said, here, I said, here's the thing. It's either I stay the night or you can take me home. I said, I ain't walking. I said, I don't want to go to jail. So she says, what are you doing down? I said, he want me to come down and drink a few more beers with him. No, I got to be home. And I said, the cops are up there swarming bad. I said, I don't want to take that chance. She said, all right. She says, when you get done, you can sleep on the couch. I said, I'll be up early in the morning and I'll be out. She says, all right. So I stayed, got up about 7 o'clock that morning. About ready to walk out. She said, Jeff, where are you going? I said, I'm going home. She says, no, you ain't. I said, what do you mean I'm not? You're going to get right here and you're going to get breakfast and a cup of coffee before you go. I said, I'll be all right. No, you're going to get it. She says, I'll take you home. All right. So I sat there. I was there till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's where I got to go. I got stuff to do. And I told the boys, I said, and I even said right in front of their mom and their sister, I said, I ain't doing this no more. I said, you almost got me in, and which they did, they almost got me in trouble at the bar because of their drinking habits. But, but just like today, now, Daryl, he's still living, but I haven't seen old Daryl. Oh, yeah, there's things that I've done that I regret doing. I'll tell you what I did one time, and this guy was going to pay me $100 doing it, but I backed out on him. I was seeing Donald Darrell's stepdad, which was married to my cousin. Well, I was out there one night drinking. Now, normally when I was drinking, he'll let me stay all night because he'll buy and I'll buy. Well, RD's back. Well, we was all sitting. Now, his neighbor came over. His name's Fred. Old Fred loved to drink. He can drink. He can sit there and drink 3 to 4 beers to your one. He can show up at George's at 1 o'clock and be drunk by 2. Well, it was around the first of the month. So he comes over that evening, around about, I don't know, about 5, 6, summertime. Well, we knew he was coming. So George already had a 30 pack sitting in the refrigerator. I bought a 30 pack, but I put the beer in George's bedroom in his closet until he left because we knowed what was going to happen. So since, but I played it off. George, I'm back. So where you going? I said, I'm going to the store real quick. Fresh three. So I'm going to the store get a 12 pack. All right, here. I'll throw in help pay for it. It's all right. That'll save me a little bit of money. Well, got back. He already ordered a pizza and stuff. So we was drinking and eating some pizza. Well, Fred picks up. He always carried no less than $2,000 on him, and that wasn't including what money he had over his apartment. He had probably about 4 or 5 grand sitting there at his house. That wasn't including what he had in the bank, but he wouldn't tell you how much he had in the bank. But anyways, he pulls out $100 bill. He says, Jeff, he says, I'll pay you $100 to go put water and sugar in this woman's car. You know what she drives. I said, yeah. But he says, you're going to have to take out $100 bill. And, I thought he had the stuff for it. Then he proceeds to tell me, oh, you're going to have to go buy the stuff. No. No. He says, what do you mean no? I said, Fred, here's the deal. She knows that you got a quarrel against her, right? Yeah. I said, if I go to that store and get the stuff and come back, I'm going to be on camera. And they're going to, and she's going to investigate and go to these stores and find out if anybody bought so-and-so stuff. And I said, I'm going to be busted for it. I said, I'm not going to go to jail or get in trouble for something that you want done. I said, now, if you want to do it, that's fine. But I'm not. I'm not going to do it. And besides, Fred, I said, if I had a quarrel against somebody like that, especially if it's and that's the only livelihood they got to get back and forth somewhere, maybe to the doctor's store. I said, I'm not going to mess their car up. I don't care how much they hate me, despise me. I'm not going to do that to somebody. And I won't do it. And I had that $100 in my... And what I did was, I said, I done it so quick and said it so fast, he was drunk. I had that $100 in my pocket. And I thought to myself, well, if he's going to do somebody that dirty, I'm going to do him dirty. So he says, I want that $100 back. I said, Fred, I gave it to you. No, I said, heck, I didn't, Fred. He says, count my money. I sit there and count, and I said, Fred, everything's there. So I said, wait a minute, I got to go I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. Because I knew what he was going to do. He was going to have me pull everything out of my pockets and my billfold. So I went to the bathroom, took that 100. And I got different compartments like in my wallet. Well, in my wallet, I have a zipper. So I unzipped it, put that money in there, zipped it back. So I came back out and I grabbed my beer sitting there drinking. He says, I want to see. So I pulled everything in my pockets, my wallet. I said, Fred, that money there's mine. And I had like $30 on me. I said, Fred, that's my money. I said, I'll work for that. And I said, George, did I or did I not work for a guy today? He looked at Fred and says, yes, he did. He says, now, Fred, and he says, now, that's his money. Even George isn't even lying. And he says, I know he's got. I said, Fred, look, you can check everywhere in my billfold. Look. And I was pulling all my cards and stuff out and everything. I said, Fred, there's nothing there. You've seen my pockets. Nothing there. Nothing. And I sit there and count your money, Fred. Well, he's starting wanting to get cocky and mouthy. And George looked at him and says, so I turned and I looked at George. I said, what do you want to do? I said, I'm being truthful. He looked at Fred and said, Fred, you got to go home. He says, I don't want, he ain't going to cause no trouble here. So Fred goes, so we help Fred home. Fred forgets. So we went back over and we waited till it got inside. And George kind of looks at me and says, did you really give him back that 100? I said, what's this? I said, there's one spot he didn't check. I unzipped that one part and pulled it out, and I said, there's 100. I said, you know what I'm going to do with that 100? He said, what? I said, we're going to drink. Even though we had another 30 pack, plus his 30 pack, plus 12 pack. And I said, we're going to drink for the next week. And we did. And see, here's the thing. That's why I'll teach anybody. You want to screw somebody over? You want to cross somebody? I'll cross you first. And then the bad part about it was I was trying to figure out who. I knew the name, but I didn't know didn't know her until I talked to George. And I said, George, who was that name belong to? It sounds all familiar. Well, it's that one lady. It's that one other lady that lives over here on the other side of Fred. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, next day I said, George, I'll be back here later on. Well, see, RD, it was his money. Oh, I got you now, RD. So I left. Well, I came back. I said, I'll be back here later. Well, in the meantime, Fred shows up. And he didn't ask my name. He says, George, he says, what did I spend that money on last night? He said, I really must have been drunk. He says, what do you mean, Fred? That's what George is telling me. Nope, it doesn't, Eric. He says, well, he said he's lost some money. Oh, okay. He must have lost it over somewhere because he was spending it. So I went over and I said, knocked on Fred's door and I walked in and I said, Fred, I've been told you lost some money last night. He says, yeah. I said, do you remember how much you thought you lost? He says, no, not really. I said, Fred, I said, you was buying alcohol, you was buying lottery tickets, and I said, you ordered supper for everybody. I said, there's where your money went. He says, I spent that much last. I said, yeah. I said, Fred, you spent daggone near close to $100 last night. Our day, I learned my lesson on loaning people money because I had a friend of mine come up to me one time, and he was John workers' compensation at the time because he lost his job, and what this workers' compensation was for was to help him until he found another job. Well, he come up to me one day. This Friday he was start drawing my disability, but I was basically at the time I was homeless, and I was making ends meet, making a little bit of money here and there, so I could survive. Well, he comes up to me and one day and says, Jeff, he says, do you by any chance have $5 so I can get gas? I said, I looked, I don't think I had on me, it was a five. And I said, yeah, but I said, before I had it out, I said, wait a minute, when do you get paid? Yeah, this is like on a Saturday or Sunday. It was the weekend. I said, when do you get your next check? He said, well, I'll get it Tuesday. Well, I said, I'm going to tell you what, buddy. I said, I'll loan this to you, but when it comes Tuesday, I want that money back because that's the only thing I got to live on. So Tuesday rolls around. So I call him on my phone. I said, hey, get paid yet? No, not yet. It'll be probably later today. So I walked, it wasn't not far from McDonald's where they lived. So I walked up to the house. Well, his old lady Rhonda and said, yeah, Jeff, come on in. And she knew something was wrong. Well, Carl wasn't there yet. He must went somewhere. So I proceeded to tell her what was going on. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to do something. Well, anyways, I proceeded to tell her what happened about the money. Well, come to find out, he did not say nothing to her about the money situation. And I said, he didn't tell you? She says, no, he didn't tell me nothing. I said, well, he owes me $5 from Saturday because he needed for gas money, and that's the only money I had to live on. She says, oh, really? She says, here. She says, I'll tell you what I'll do. Here's the five. I said, no, it's not your responsibility to take up for him to keep doing what he's done. She says, no. She says, I'll take it out of his hide. Because I said I called him and I said he told me he never got paid yet, and he says he's lying to you. And this is like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she says he got his money this morning at 9 o'clock. Oh, okay. But she says, I want you to hang around and play it off. I said, I'm going to play it off all right. I said, watch. I said, watch what I do. Well, I was about, so he pulls in, comes up, and he said, "Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing?" I said, "Yeah, I'm doing all right." I said, "Hey," I said, "Where's my $5 at that you owe me?" Well, I don't got it. I don't got it today. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's welcome in. Um, I said, "Well, if you don't got no money, how'd you get that pack of cigarettes and pop?" There's his first mistake. Well, I helped a friend out and he got me a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, I said, "Well, who's your friend?" Sorry about that, guys. I said, "Well, who's your friend?" He wouldn't tell me because he knowed that I'll go to that so-called friend of his and I say, and I'll ask, and I'll say, "Hey, did you pay Carl Dillon money and plus and get bought him a pack of cigarettes and the pop like that?" Because he knows I would. Well, welcome in. Welcome in, Padre. Welcome aboard. So I went on and so I said, "That's awful funny, Carl. He won't tell me who it is." Well, about that time, Rhonda picked up and says, "Carl," he says, "quit lying to him." He says, he says, "I'm mad at you." She says, "What do you mean you mad at me?" He says, "You never told me that you went to Jeff, took his last $5 that man had to live on, and you needed for gas, and that man charged you till the day to get his money back. What's paying back?" Well, he got mad about it. He thought that he was going to run me over and think, "Oh, Jeff, forget about it. Oh, Jeff won't demand it back." Well, he handed me the five, and I turned around and handed it to Rhonda. He says, "What did you do that for?" So I took my billfold out and I said, "Carl, look, where'd you get that at?" I said, "Well, let me put it to you this way. I told Rhonda what happened. You didn't say nothing to her. I said she paid me that five, so therefore the five you gave me goes back to her." You live and learn in your lifetime. Or let me say this much, and I learned this from my old man. Your family will screw you faster than a stranger. I'd rather help a stranger first. Then I'll help my own family. If I would have to walk out these doors right now and there's somebody comes to me in the car and says, "Hey, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty." I said, "Well, come on. I'll go buy it because I learned my lesson on this too. Because I had it happen to me before because somebody was hungry. So I said, well, here's a 20. Go down here to the bowling alley and get you something. And you'll have a little bit of money left over if just in case you need it. Well, they didn't. I got screwed. So now what I do is if somebody needs help, I'll say, hey, well, let's go. Well, I need gas. Or I need something. Well, come on, let's go. I'll get it. That's where I knew where that money's going. I'll help person out with the last. I don't care if I got $3, $2. If I can get them something to drink, if I got $3 and they need something to drink, I'll take them right down here to the bowling alley and get them a large Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, whatever they want, and they can sit there and drink and get refills. Now, like my neighbor, now he'll say, "Hey Jeff, can you go down here and get me 3 pack of cigarettes? You get you a 6 pack, whatever." And he'll hand me the money, and I'll get a receipt. And the reason why I get a receipt for him is show proof where that money went. And he also wants to see so he knows how much he's spending too. But I get it so I can prove to him and show him what I got. That's why he can't say, well, he cheated me out of $10 or he cheated me out of 5. Well, see, he supposed to pay me this last time. Supposed to pay me for doing his yard. Well, he didn't. Well, he wanted me to go down to the store here the other day, give him a couple packs of cigarettes, so I could drive my mower down there. Well, I said, well, I could do it, but you owe me. He says, what do you mean I owe you? I said, you owe me for mowing your yard this last time. You never paid me. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I said, just get me a 6 pack of tall boys of King Cobras. Because he told me, well, I said, I'll take a 6 pack. But I said, I'll take 6 tall boys, which is $1.06 a piece. And in all honesty, this girl that works down here, she overcharged me. I didn't realize that until I come back up here with this money, his change. And I said, double check that receipt when you get in the house. He says, what do you mean? I said, I think she double charged me on the beer and the cigarettes. Because I said the beer should have came to almost $7. 6 something. Matter of fact, I can tell you exactly. Yeah, it should have came to $6.36. And I told him, I said, I think she double charged me. Well, see, he smokes the Marlboro Blacks 100s. And I said, no, I'll have to get the shorts. And I told him, I said, man, I'm sorry. No, no, no. I said, well, I'm sorry. That's the only thing they have was the shorts. I'm sorry. I told him I'm not running all over the countryside. I said, I'm not going to waste I said, I'm not going next door to the drive through because they charge double the price. He says, what do you mean? I said, I can get the King Cobras for $1.06 here, right? He says, yeah, at the gas station. But I said, if I go next door, they're going to charge me $1.60 a can. $1.60 a can. I said, now if I got the Busch Light in cans, 6-pack, it's going to cost you over almost $8. Close to $8. And I said, just look, you handed me 30. Because I said it came to 29 something. But I said, I think she overcharged me. That's because I said she wasn't paying attention. So, I mean, now I can go anywhere else and get the King Cobras for 99 cents a can. And you got these foreigners up here that from other countries, they got some of these gas stations here in town, they charge double the price on certain things. So, that's what happens in life. That's why now I'm very cautious who I deal with. That's that's I'm very cautious who I deal with, talk to. Gotta be anymore. It ain't like it was 30 years ago, 40 years ago, Years ago when I was growing up, it wasn't nothing to keep our doors unlocked or front door open up during the summer. But now you can't do that. Especially where I'm at now. I can't leave the front door unlocked. I can't keep this garage door opened up right there. Used to, I can crack that door about this much and not have any problems with anybody. I can't do that now. Especially the guy next door's got cats. I had this opened up here last week so I could pull my motor in. Well, when I was ready to pull my motor in, come through the door, there was a cat in here. Well, look who shows up. Okay, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Yeah, that's how it used to be years ago, man. Years ago, it was not a problem, but now anymore you can't. Like here, um, I've seen people come down through here 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night on their bicycles or walking. See, I used to sit outside and watch. And be more so, the surfer come right past here. But they knew who I am. Good, good, good. But you never know anymore, guys. I don't trust. How can I put it this way? Not defending anybody. I don't trust nobody coming past here after 9 o'clock at night and everybody's going from here. I don't trust nobody. Oh, I got some stuff. I got some stuff around here to take care of me. Put it that way, Eric. I don't use it unless I absolutely have to. All means necessary. Put it that way. Don't want to use it, but if I have to, I will. If I have to, that's last word. When somebody's coming this way on the bicycle, going to my right, especially on this, there's a side road right here from the main road. Oh yeah. Now if they come down this now, if they come down this road on the bicycle, go to my right. There's a road goes out on 22 out here. Now if I see them go around that corner right here on that, then go up, I'm good. Vice versa, if they're going to my left, there's a road down here on the end goes out on 22. I don't care if they're on a bicycle. I don't care if they're walking. If I don't see them, that's where I'm watching. There's been times I've sat on my neighbor's property over here on their side of his garage. And I peep up long enough where I can see kind of the corner over here. They don't know I'm sitting there, but I watch. I have caught these guys there. I have caught these guys next door. Yeah, I know, RD. I have catch these guys next door during the day, and I drove over here real quick because they was pulling in the driveway doing circles. So I come over here caught them one day, here about back in back in June, and I stopped the guy. I said, "Hey, that's what you doing?" Oh, test this vehicle. I said, "He can't, not here." I said, "This is private property." I said, "This is where I put the camera up." Yes, I got a camera. Goes up front. It comes up on my phone. I said, "Don't be pulling your vehicles in here, dude." I've caught this uh, girl She pulls in up here up front, and she was a Mexican. Okay? And I don't got nothing against nobody. She gets out of the car, and I'm sitting right there drinking the beer. Broad daylight. She gets out of the car, parks the car, and she walks inside the building over here. And I said, hey, what we doing? Oh, I'm okay, like that. And she kept proceeding to walk, so I got up and I said, hey, what you doing? This is private property. I said, you got to go. I said, if you look for those guys back there, I said, you got to go next door. This is private property. I said, you got to go. Yeah, I said, you have no reasons being here. So she got in the car and went over there. I jumped in my side by side. I'm right behind her. Well, just like the owner was over there, and I told him, I said, hey, make sure. I turned my side by side around, facing out. Got out and grabbed my keys, and I pointed. I said, I'm going to tell you something. I said, I don't mind these guys pulling in if some of them don't know how to get back there. I can understand that. I don't got a problem explaining to them how to get back there. But I said, for somebody like her to just pull up on private property and get out of the vehicle and proceed to walk towards the back side of my building, I said, that's a big no-no. I said, from now on, explain to your people where to go, how to get here. Because these guys are Mexicans over here. And like I said, I don't got nothing against nobody. But they have a hard time speaking English. Okay? So I had to, he said, all right, I got you. I said, that's fine. I said, now, remember what I told you. And now every time he sees me, I get the side eye. He'll give me this weird odd look like, yeah, I dare you. And I said, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I dare you to pop up on this property. Because see, here's the thing about these guys next door. They wanted to buy this building here, and they wanted to buy my neighbor's house over here, which my neighbor does not own that house. He rents it. They want both these properties. All for bad. See, they must go to these car auctions. True, RD. Exactly. Now, I can speak some Spanish, but it's not good Spanish. It's not good Spanish. But see, here's the thing. I don't got a problem against nobody. As long as you don't retaliate against me or corner me in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'll get along with anybody. Just like Kim up here, she does lives too on Thursdays and Sundays. Well, a buddy of mine, it would happen on a Monday. A buddy of mine drops me off. She's in here ripping everybody's hind end. Well, I happen to turn around to walk, said something. Well, Tamika turned around and said something. Well, I said, well, you know what's pretty bad? I come here, I'm always getting jumped about something. I'm tired of it. Well, she said, Tim's old lady said something, and it triggered me. Well, when I was walking out, Dave was hollering at me. Well, I didn't hear him. Well, she comes out there and says, well, I don't care if you're pissed off at me or not. Dave was in there hollering, wanting you. I said, well, I didn't hear him. So I walked back in. I was already mad. And then she says, well, you need to grow up. And I said, let me tell you something right here and right now. I'm a grown blank man. Hey, Jeff. Crosby Corner, guys. Jeff, long time, long see, brother. Where you been? I haven't seen you make a video in a while. How you been? Hey guys, if you have not checked out Crosby's Corner, go check him out. Cool dude. So I bet um, yes it has. It's been a minute. I was smoking my cob earlier, and I was smoking this Dr. Graybo. Of course, that's one of my cobs. This is my country gentleman. And I was smoking this cob earlier. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm glad it's good to see you. And you can also, he's got his YouTube channel. If you guys got an Instagram, go over and check him out on Instagram. You still smoking your cigars? Okay, okay, Jeff. You have a good night, brother. Good to see. See, guys, you never know he's going to pop in on live. Never know. Yeah, I'll send you a message soon. Probably here in the next couple of days. Crosby's Corner. Now he's got the same name as I got, Jeff. So remember that. But just like I was saying, when she did that to me, I finally told Tim, I said, I'm done. I'm not helping her with her lives anymore. My only thing is, I'm helping you, and that's it. So gonna have to find somebody else to do it. So it's like tomorrow. Well, today. Well, like today. Today's Sunday. Well, like tonight, it's gonna have to find somebody else to, you know, help. Because I don't, just like I was telling Scott tonight, you know, if she approached me and talked to me in a different way like a human being, then I would have understood what was going on. But to yell and scream at me and act like you're going to whip the world and everybody in it, that's how I'm going to have a problem. Because I don't play that game. Yep, Tennessee Bull popped in. Um, Sasquatch Piper 2 popped in. Um, over at Pipe Martin, he's popped in on my lives. Um, several other people's popped in. Craig from Tunnel Take. Um, see, that's the reason why I do these lives like this, guys. Is because you know, give somebody something to do. If they can't sleep. Now, Eric, there has been one night I did a live for 8 hours straight. I've done lives for 5 hours, 8 hours. I was supposed to do a 24-hour live, but there's times something may come up for the next day I gotta do. Now, if I have now I'm here at the building helping him. But now if I have my own place and I'm away from here, eventually it's gonna be soon. I'm gonna be away from here. So as soon as that happens, then and I get my internet and stuff set up, then I can go back doing longer lives. Um, I'm JB. I used to be up all night type person, but anymore I don't do it. And the reason being I don't do it anymore is because I got stuff I'm doing, and just like tomorrow, well, like today, they're gonna have pickups from 3 to 5. So normally everybody gets here about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:32. So now, like tomorrow night, now I can have a longer life because nobody stays up here till about 6 or so in the evening. Yes, it was. Yes, it was all day. Well, sad. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that all day. Yeah, John's busy. Yeah. Well, I won't forget that all day. I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember the night that me and John did a video together. And be all honest with you, I think he got like 156 or 157 views on that one. That that night. Hey RD, be careful. Don't say you're busy. Yeah, be careful, cause you never know. But I have, you know, it's all about fun, guys. I mean, like I've always said to people, if I happen to offend you or anything, let me know. Let me know so I know. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Exactly. Hold on, guys. He's too busy. Come to the phone. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. John, what are you doing over there? You've been too busy. What are you doing? I don't want to know, John. Don't want to know. Good times, guys. Gotta have a little bit of fun every now and then. Or I'll say something, just get somebody all fired up. Then I'll sit back and laugh. Go, ha ha. I was going to show you guys something. If I can remember where I put it. Well, here it is. I was still thinking about it. Check this out, guys. You know what this go? It's for a Cadillac, but what part of the car does this go on? I know what goes on. Just given to me here Thursday night. It's for a Cadillac. It's for a car. And then, just for the giggles, the race car. This is no. This actually goes on where the wheel is. This the centerpiece. Not where your lug nuts are. No. It's like, let me put it to you this way. Say like this the wheel. Okay, you got your lug nuts on the outside, right? It's the centerpiece. Then you have your lug nuts around it. So this here will get hung up on my wall. Center cap. But you never know, because I just like my Bengal shirt. You know. Got that today. A friend of mine stopped by and he says, "Would that fit you?" Yeah. Well, here. I said, "Well, I said, I'll get you. I'm not worried about it." All right. I don't know from time to time what somebody's going to stop by and say, "Here, Jeff." Oh, okay. No, that's just a regular Bengals shirt. It's got reflectors on it. Now, I'll wear that tomorrow. If Tim sees it, he'll be wanting it off of me. And I'll tell him it's not for sale unless you got some money behind you. I said, I got the tags for it back there and everything. I still got my certain pipes up here, and plus my Molina pipe. Always stays on my table. The ones that I normally smoke. I keep like 4 different pipes up here. And then once I get through the cycle of all 4 of them, I'll clean them. Then I'll go over and grab 4 more out of my bag, put them up there, and keep the rotations going. But I'm gonna, yeah. The Bengals play the Cleveland Browns tomorrow, and I'm gonna see how this game's gonna turn out tomorrow. We'll see. It's like today. I could be sitting here. Like today, I could have been watching football. But since it's nice out, it's about 7. It's going to be up in the 70s all this coming week. So I'll spend more time outside than I was inside. So I went down to the bowling alley earlier, and I was watching a little bit of football down there. Then I went. Then a friend of mine invited me over to Roosters, and so oh no, Eric. Yes, it is our day. That's why I'm trying to get. Well, my mother's down now at the moment, but those stinking Steelers. Mm. So, what part of Tennessee you at, Eric? Um, are you close to Nashville, Gothenburg, Nashville? See here, just now thought of something. Okay, so um, Eric, you're an hour behind me. So you're at 12:54, and I'm at 1:54. This family's been down to Tennessee except for me. I've never been to Tennessee. Now, if you want to talk, if you want to talk country music, I'll tell you what my country music list is. Are you ready? George Jones, Tell Me One Night, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Paycheck, Merle Haggard, Lefty Frizzle. I'm going. Hey, here's one for you, Eric. Johnny Paycheck. Where is Johnny? Without looking. Um, where is Johnny? And everybody else don't say nothing. I want to see if Eric gets it right. Where is Johnny Paycheck originally from? And I'll give you a hint. He's from my hometown. And not only where is he from, but what his real name. As a matter of fact, hold on, Fudgesicles. Well, if I could spell right. Okay, Johnny Paycheck is originally from my hometown of Greenfield, Ohio. Number two, Johnny Paycheck's real name was Donald Eugene Lytle. Here, let me. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you a picture. Yeah, and yeah, he is. They made a statue, the little white statue right there. It's Johnny Paycheck standing in front of the courthouse. And most of those people in that picture I know. And George Jones and him are one of my two top, besides Waylon Jones. I'd like to go down there and actually see his grave and see George Jones' his grave. Now, here's a little kicker for you. The Adams brothers that played with George Jones are also originally from Greenfield, and I'm good friends with them. Ernie passed away. Gary passed away. Farrell, he's still living. And there's another one. And at one time, George Jones lived in Greenfield for a short period of time. Short period. Right there on Lafayette Street. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If I had a way there and the money, man, I would have been down there. I'll come in a heartbeat. I will come in a heartbeat. My money's been so tight here lately that, you know, by the time I pay him and my bills and get what I need, I'm short. I'll see what I can do after the first of the year, and then go from there. It's just with my limited income I get every month. It's hard. It's so hard. And with the people here that helped me out so much over the years with pipe tobacco and pipes, I wish I can just take a day and just pay everybody back. You know what I mean? I drank a couple beers earlier. Then what I'll do is I'll drink a bunch of water, to fresh out my system. I know it's after 2 o'clock here, and I should be sitting here drinking a bunch of water, because I know I'll be up all night using the bathroom. But next month I got a couple of tobaccos be going out here next month, so then I gotta take tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night or something. I gotta reorganize all this back here where I'm at, and yep, and I'm gonna take my stand that I got all my tobaccos over here on. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna turn it. So it is. The temperature here right now is 48 degrees here in the great state of Ohio. I'm more down the southern part, towards Cincinnati, Kentucky area. About an hour and a half drive from here to Cincinnati. About an hour drive to Columbus. See, we don't got the brick and mortar shops around here local here. Like get like right trays or RD. I'm gonna growl at you. Um, the closest brick and mortar we got is called Tinderbox. That's up Columbus. Um, now I know Cincinnati's got more shops down that area where you get like rat trays and pipes and stuff down that way. But all right, RD, you have a great night. Thank you as always for popping in. Thank you so much. Um, appreciate you every time. Be safe, be well. Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Um, um, just like my buddy, I seen him last night, and he's got shoulder problems. His right shoulder hurts. It hurts from here down, and he can only lift up halfway. Well, I was going through the same thing there for a while. Yeah, I'm about ready to get off myself, guys, because I gotta be up in the morning, reorganize some stuff, and get stuff ready before they show up here. So I thanks guys for a great night. Thanks for listening to the BS and listen to my BS. All right, there, RD. Um, I shall be on tomorrow night, same time as usual. Drink a few with you. So y'all be safe, be well. Have a great night. Just a high Mafia Piper. Keep them lit. Keep the embers burning. And y'all take care out there.